twisted by landing on them too hard. Take a few steps and feel the weight on your feet as you walk. Yeah. You still think that you got more weight on that outside than on the left one, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Come over here and lie down on your back. And let's start with, let's start with this leg. Bring this knee up. There we go. Let's see here. So when did you give up your jumping career? Uh-oh. Well, maybe I can convince you. Now, bring your toes up and your foot up. Now step down without lowering your toes. Step down, no, with the balls in your foot. Way down, way down. I'll do that movement a couple of times. Yeah. You've got that one pretty good. Your retinacula here on your ankle are healthier than you find them on many people. Well, it looks to me like of the two ankles, you twisted the right one more than the left one. But you don't use it quite as much anymore. Maybe you landed once too hard on that one. Now, there we go. If that gets too sharp, you tell me. I can find another way to do this. I'm going for the quick way. Yeah. It feels like you got the top of a boot in here somewhere. Do you ski a lot? Yeah. Yeah. Well, ski boots are a wonderful thing for protecting your feet while you're skiing, but it kind of leaves a ring around your ankle where muscles stop working. There we go. There we go. Yeah, you feel that starting to ease up. Pain gets a little less when it starts to move. Okay, now try that ankle movement again. The toes up and down and again. Okay, let's see if we can open this up a little bit around the knee. There we go. Now, bring your toes up again. That's right. And that down. And up. And that down. And up. There. And that down. There you go. You feel that ease up when it starts to move? Now, let's see if we can get a little life around the head of your tibia. Good. Okay. See the movement of your ankle again, toes up. Yeah. Good. That's nice. Let's see if we can get a little more length on the front here. And again, your ankle movement. Down and start down. So it's relaxed. Now up. There you go. And back down again. And up. Good. And back down. And up. Good one. Yes. And back down. And again, up. Yeah. Stretch that out. Good. And back down. Now try your ankle movement again. That's better. Okay, just a little more. Feel how your knee doesn't need to come up near high when you extend your heel. Good. There. Get that right there. And bring your little toe up outside of your foot. Yeah, right there. Good. Real good. Okay. Now let's see that movement again. Yeah. And again. Okay. This may burn a little bit because I'm trying to stretch that whole sheet of fascia. Not too bad? Good. And bring your little toe up again. That's right. Not quite so much. There, like that. Okay. You see that movement again of your ankle? Good. Now, see if we can get your heel a little freer. There. That button back there where it's so sore is like a reflex right into your lower back. There you go. Good. Okay. Now, see if we can get this heel pulled back out from all those heavy landings. Bring your toes up, and go up, and reach with your heel. There you go. And back down. And again, the same move. Yes. Yeah. Okay. And back. And way down here on the outside here. Yeah. That kind of jammed up in there. Mm-hmm. Bring your knee up. Yeah, so that pull your knee away from your heel. That's it. You got it. If I can just drag that out of there, we'll get you on your heel. And back down. And once more, the same move. Pull your knee away from that heel like that. Good. Yes. And back. Good. And try that ankle movement again. Feel your heel getting a little longer? Rocky out there on the outside. That's it. You're doing really well. A lot of people, when they look back over the 10-hour series, feel that the second hour was one of the more painful ones. So you're doing really good. And you have, as feet go, better feet than most. So one reason why you're not suffering quite as much as some people. There you go. Get that opened up right down through there. Try your foot movement again. Yes. That's starting to widen out. I've got something under this other mobilize stuff. Let me finish this first. Right there. And bring your toes up. Especially your middle one. That's right. Back down. Now, there's something. Let me watch the ankle movement again. Bring your toes up. And back down. Yes, once more. Okay. There's something that doesn't quite make it right there. Yeah. Give me a few minutes to desensitize that spot. It's pretty nasty, isn't it? And I'm too far away. There we go. Let your toes come up now. That's it, right there. Reach your heel out of there. That's good. And back. One more little place there. And again. Reach your heel out of there. Right there. Very good, Mike. Okay, let's watch the movement again now. Yes, that's better. Feeling pretty well oiled in there. Let me see here. If we can get the quadriceps to let go just a touch. Now, bring your toes up. Toes up. And lift with your heel. Yeah. And then back down again. Yes. And back up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and down. And back up. Good. And put some little space out here, maybe. See that movement again. Uh-huh. Unreal. Need to be getting into the side of your leg here again. But today I'm just going to try to integrate it in just a tiny bit. Now again, the movement with your heel. That's it. Good. And back. Bring your knee up. Yeah, and relax down again. And back up. Right there. Yes. And back down. Ankle movement again. That's good. Okay. Now, Mike, swing around and sit on the edge of the bed there for a second. And then just stand right here. And face me. Now, you feel a difference? What's the difference? That's true. It's coming up more to the inside of your foot. That's where we think it belongs. So, in the next week or next few days, enjoy that weight on the inside, because that's the healthiest place for it to land. What else? That's true, right? How nice, yeah. Nice to even notice that. Dr. Ralph used to say to people, does the carpet feel more expensive with this foot that I've worked on? Yeah, you got more sensory awareness in it. Okay, let's get the other one going. Right down, same position. Just try that movement with the toes in there. Not as easy as it was on the other one when we just got through, is it? Okay. Let's see if we can get this one opened up. Now, on this foot, for some reason, the outer arch out here has gotten really short, shorter than it was on the left one. And generally that throws the weight really hard onto the outside of the foot. So you can feel it there, so we'll see what happens when we get space in there. Okay, try that movement again. Yeah, it's moving out a bit. Okay. Let's stop right here. We got another boot on this side. There. Starts to smooth out right there. Okay. Same movement again? Yes. Fix it through there. Now this shortness here starts all the way up here at the outside of your knee, so let's start up here. get easier in a minute, the more it starts to move. There we go. Ankle movement again. That's a sore one. Well, you should be able to jump further when we're through here, but please don't until the 10th hour. Wow. Spasm back there. Yeah, it's pretty hypertonic all the time. It doesn't really let go there. But it will. And there, it's starting to already. You probably can feel this all the way up into your pelvis and back if it starts to really open up. Sorry. There we go. Good. There it starts to slide across. The edge of a very thick fascia there that divides your gastrocnemius from the soleus, the muscle that's just under it, and those are really glued together there. There we go. Once it starts to open, then it's not so hard to keep it going. There we go. Now let's see your ankle movement again. Yes. Beginning to feel the outside of that leg beginning to wake up. Remember, this is the foot that you like to evert the most. It turns out, So we're talking to that twist in your leg that makes you want to take your foot out like that. There we go. Very nice. Starting to get down through all the layers now. See that movement again at the ankle? Yes. Real good. Now, let's see here. Best way for me to get at that. Is there a little more pain in this leg than the other one? A little more sensation? Yeah, it's because of that rotation.